my everyday fall makeup tutorial. I just love fall so much, everything about it. This is the final makeup from it. I feel like as the seasons move on and change, our makeup changes as well. Just like when it's the summer, you use a different scent and a different perfume, and like how different scents remind you of a specific time. I feel like that also goes with makeup, because sometimes I'll look at an old makeup routine and it reminds me of a specific era of my life. But anyways, let's just get started with the makeup. I usually just get started with my brows, so I'm gonna start with the Brow Laminating Gel by e.l.f. This isn't my favorite product. It's really hard for me to find a brow product I like, because I feel as if all the brow gels just like start flaking on me once I use them once or twice. I just brush my brows up and out, and then I'll shape them with the brush at the end. Like that. I usually go in with a small brush like this and conceal them. I'm gonna use my NARS concealer, so I just take a little bit of the product and just run it around the rim, and then I'll carve out my brows with that. Just take my finger and kind of wipe it off and blend it more. After I comb my brows, I go in with my NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I use the shade Light 2 in Mont Blanc, and usually I just warm it up with my fingers and press it all around. I know it looks a bit crazy, but this just works for me. I feel like when I use a brush, I don't get as full coverage, and then I just literally tap it with my hand. Yeah, I know this looks a bit crazy, but I do go in with my beauty blender again and just blend everything. After foundation, I usually go in with my Rare Beauty bronzing stick. This is in the shade Happy Soul, and I know a lot of people use this, and honestly, it's one of the best bronzers I've ever used. I usually just apply it on my forehead like that, because I have a very big forehead, and I just follow like my cheek like that. That's usually where I place my bronzer. This is the perfect in-between shade of Warm and Cool. It's just like the perfect creamiest bronzer ever. Now just blend the rest. And I put it on my nose right there just to kind of give it like a sunburn effect. After that is all blended out, I usually go in with my Patrick's Hot Blush in the shade She Goes to the Gym. I go in with the cream, and I like to place my blush closer and higher up to my cheekbone. So right here and right here. I honestly don't know if that looks good for my face shape, but I see a lot of other girls do it and it just looks so cute. Blush is the perfect thing, and it brings every makeup look together. Now that my blush is all blended out, I go back in with my NARS concealer, and I just place it on my chin, forehead, and on under my eye like this. I love this concealer so much. It's so creamy, but I feel like I have this problem a lot. My under eyes are just so dark that sometimes I feel like I look gray, so I want to invest in good color corrector, and hopefully that will help. But I just love that concealer so much. I want to try the House Labs concealer in the Makeup Forever one really bad, but I'm just waiting until my NARS ones runs out. I just blended out my concealer, but I totally forgot that I also contour my nose. I just used the e.l.f. contour in shade Fair Light, and I just take this and I place it under my nose and just along the sides. Just blended out my concealer, and after all my cream products, I usually go in with my Urban Decay setting spray and just spray it all. I'm low-key heavy-handed on the setting spray, but this is how I get my makeup to stay all day. And honestly, I used to have really bad makeup and it would just slide off throughout the day, and this is really what helped me. This and having a good base before even starting your makeup really helped me have my makeup stay all day long. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty powder. This is in shade Cupcake, and I'll just take a powder puff and tap it into the powder and just rub in the excess into my hand, and then go in under my eye. After I'm done with powder, I'll go back in with powder bronzer just to kind of bring it back, because I feel like after powder and everything, cream products kind of dissipate. Cream products always go the fastest. So I'll just reinforce it with powder bronzer. I think that helps a lot with my makeup staying on all day, is just reinforcing all your cream products with powder products. So do the same with blush, so I'm just gonna go in with the powder blush, and I'm just using the same thing, the Patrick Ta blush. I'll just go in there on the tip of my nose, a little on my chin, and a little on my forehead. Now that we're done with that, it's time to go into your eyes. Eyeshadow palette I use is the Patrick Ta Dimensions palette. I love this palette so much. I love it with my whole heart. It just has everything you'll ever need. I used to be a big fan of glitter on my eyelid, but I don't use it as much anymore, especially for everyday looks. So this is the perfect palette for me. Just go in with this light brown shade. Oh, wrong one. I'll just go in with this lightest brown shade all over my lid. I'll also take a mix of this and this under my eyelid. I feel like putting eyeshadow under your eyelid makes it all more cohesive, and sometimes when I only put eyeshadow on the top of my eyelid, I look a bit crazy. Now that we have that shade blended all over on our eyelid, I'll take the darkest brown and the two darkest browns, and kind of just pack it onto the outside of my lid. I also take that shade and I pack it onto my lid right here just to highlight my eye. That's basically all I do for eyeshadow, but for the fall, I've recently been liking just to do fake freckles, and for that, I'll just go into this shade again and just draw on fake freckles. The placement is very random, and I just kind of dot them all over my nose. And I just go back in with my powder puff to diffuse them and kind of set them in place. Other things that I like to put on my face, I like to also draw on moles. I usually always put one under my eye. I just think they're the cutest thing ever. And I just dot it like that. And I also do one on my nose. I've recently been loving eyeliner again. I used to do eyeliner all the time, and then at a phase where I just stopped doing it, but I've been liking it again, so I'm just gonna apply eyeliner. Those look nothing alike, but to save it, I go in with the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil, and I use whatever black and just tightline my eye. I don't know if you guys see a difference, but I see a big difference, and it just makes it look so much better to me. After that, I usually do the same thing but in brown with the under part of my waterline, and I just do it to here. The next step is our mascara. I usually use the Last Sensational by Maybelline. I love this mascara so much. I like to do my bottom lashes. Some people don't like the look of mascara on my bottom lashes. I just think it makes the whole look better. Like, it just makes it look very flirty to me. So I'll just go in a little under my eyelashes. See, and look at the difference. Final step of my makeup is just my lips. I'm gonna go in with my NYX lip liner. It is in Nude Truffle. This is my go-to lip liner. I love this lip liner so much. I've been using it since freshman year, I'm pretty sure. And I just love it so much. It's the perfect nude. For my lipstick, I just used the Clinique Almost Lipstick in Black Honey. And that is my final look. This is my perfect everyday fall makeup. I just love everything about it. I love the fake freckles and the eyeliner. And I think everything about this makeup look is so fall. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed my makeup tutorial. I really loved making this just because it's just my everyday makeup. I just love fall so much. The candles, the pumpkins, the colors, and everything about fall I love. My favorite part are the fake freckles. Thank you guys for watching.